Hello everybody, my name is Zerodaimaru and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2! Okay, every single time I try to move the damn map around with WASD because it's a one key freaking combination that would make sense and it doesn't work. Anyways, so I've been taking a look around here. As I mentioned in the last video, I think the threat from France is over, especially considering he's currently in another war, though that is about to end. He's at 92%. Taking a look over here, and Aquitaine doesn't have much in the way of troops. They only have about 2,000, closer to 3,000 at this point. A ton of allies, but none that they can call into their current war. France is currently at war with them, so they're not likely to jump in to help, which is really my main concern. So I think I'm going to go to war here, try to claim the county with my son in it. And that'll be good. The other thing I noticed is we have this tiny little speck of Alto Ergon, it's called. Controlled by a 7-year-old child who is completely and totally independent. So we're going to get our Chancellor over here to start fabricating a claim. Because that could be a nice little pickup without having to do too much work for it, I think. Alright, on that note, let me see, the Lithuanian army is already active down here, so that could be a little bit of a problem. I'm not going to worry about it too much because our main forces, which are all going to be up here, should be able to crush whatever resistance is offered up here, and these 500-ish men aren't really going to be able to do much. So that's my current plan. We'll see how well it goes. Just checking things here, make sure that we're still good to go. And I think we, in fact, are. So you know what? Let's go ahead and declare our war. And I want to claim Constantine, right? Yeah. Alright, let's do it. So we are now at war. Bring up the troops. Whoops. Hello. Didn't notice you there, but that's okay. Let's kind of try to meet up down here, I think. Actually, you guys could be in some trouble. So I actually want you to come down this way. And then we'll kind of reroute you. Alright. I want all of these guys. Go here. Then here. Then here. So we're going to be losing a bit of our forces to start with, but that's okay. Hold up. Where are you going? You are moving into Dijon. So we'll move you down to Nevers. Oop, now where are you going? You're going to Auxerre. You'll arrive on the 31st of January. I will get out on the 23rd of February. That's not good. So we're going to lose another bunch of men. That actually really sucks. But not much we can do about it. That's one problem with going to war against an enemy who already has their army raised, is you are going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. But that's okay. It's come to my attention that Chancellor of Orleans, Philip de Vrede, has bribed and threatened his way. Alright. So somebody just has a claim on one of my lands. Wasn't I already going to play as my heir? Or what am I losing? Kingdom of Aquitaine would pass out of my... Oh, why is he getting the votes? Well, we better not die. That's for damn sure. Let's see if we can't maybe sway a few votes away from him. Of Toulouse. That's over here somewhere. Tours... Where the hell is Toulouse? There it is. You. You actually like me fairly well. So why are you... Too many held duchies, actually. That could be a problem. Because, yeah, I think I have quite a few. Duchy of Bourbon, Duchy of Burgundy, Duchy of Kabyle. But again, that's not all of it. So why are they voting for you, I wonder? Gregarious, just... yeah, that could explain it. Of Avantgarde. Let me see, I could revoke his title, and then he wouldn't be eligible anymore. That seems like a poor option. What are my chances of assassinating this guy? Only 77.9. That's unlikely to work out too well. I mean, we're still only 37 at this point, and about to reclaim our child, which we can kind of put him in a better position. So I'm not going to worry about it too much at this point, I think. It's just something I will have to be aware of and make sure that we are prepared for in the near future. Who is your liege? King of France. Alright. I guess we can go ahead and up the speed here a little bit. Not too much. I don't want to get caught off guard in wartime, but for now this should be fine. Actually, our troops aren't doing that bad. I mean, they're still going to lose. Yeah, there they go. All things considered, though, they did pretty well. We're just basically waiting for our troops to gather, and then we're going to go army hunting. And then crush Aquitaine. We do have... Let me see. Okay, we are doing some sieging, I guess. Yeah, they have enough of an army that they could probably, you know, destroy all of our shit down there, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. At this point, as I said, we're at a little bit of a loss in the war score, but it won't take us long to recover that, and then this should be a fairly swift victory, I would imagine. Alright, we do have another commander title to grant, so let's go ahead and do that. To you. That way we actually have some decent commanders. Actually, you're pretty bad at it, so let's replace you. You're pretty bad at it, so you can be a commander as well. As can you. And that's about the best we can do. Alright, so let's go ahead, merge these all together. And let's see what kind of a army we can get going here. Some decent commanders. Not the best the world has ever seen, but more than enough to get the job done. Alright, so they're up in France at the moment. I'm going to come over here. We'll crush this little army of 26 and start sieging our provinces, I think. Not much I can... Actually, I shouldn't let their army just wander. Now that I think about it, I will kill their reinforcements, mostly because we've already started the march. I don't want to have to run all over France, though, trying to find them. But that being said, if we break their fighting strength... But France might do that for us. I mean, they seem more interested in France right now. Yeah, they're all the way over there. Alto Aragon seems to have come to fruition. I lose some gold and some prestige, but I will get a claim. So I'm going to use that. I don't think I'll be able to use it right away, because we have a more important war to worry about. But it will be a fairly quick pickup for us. But I don't want to be caught in two wars at the same time. Alright, so now that I don't really have anything to worry about as far as being attacked is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and up the speed a little bit more here. We are going to have to basically just do a bit of a siege. I would carpet siege him a bit, but the problem is that, well, that and I don't think they have like that handy dandy leave behind a siege button. No. Alright, screw it. We're just going to let them... Oh, wait. Hello. Lotharingia has decided to make an issue of itself. We're going to finish the siege, since we're like halfway done already. And then we're going to go over, crush that army. That'll certainly add to our war score. Unsiege Poitiers. What's going on down here? Anything interesting? Not particularly. The kitchen is truly a wonderful place filled with delicious things and smells, but it worries me that Gilly spends all his time here when he should be practicing sword fighting and learning how to rule. So, alright, first things first. Is this my oldest? Gilly's? Yes, that is my oldest. Alright, we can force him to learn how to fight, or it's not my concern. Gluttonous is not good. So this is probably what we want to do. 80% chance to gain Brave. Ah, balls. Alright, so our son became gluttonous. That's not good. I don't even remember who you are. Oh yeah. You. I don't really need that anymore, but whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. I can't even control that at the moment anyway, so... Though once we get him back under my control, I am going to break that betrothal and set him up with something that'll actually benefit us in the long run. Because we don't need to try to claim land through marriages anymore. Still not a bad idea, but... I mean, we're going to be looking at kingdoms now, not just... counties. Alright, we'll finish off the sieging here. Looks like they're coming over. Heading over into Bourbon. Heading over into Chartreuse, which is that one there. Heading over into... Oh, Chalons. Alright, that seems like a fairly brave place to stand. I won't lie there. Alright, let's go up and finish you off. You're going to Macon. You actually already beat me there. You're going to Lyon. We'll arrive on the 29th of December. See if we can't meet you there. Alright, you're out on the 28th. I'm arriving on the 29th. God damn. Alright, you're going to Dijon now. Try to catch you. Eventually, he's got to screw this up. Going to Macon. Going to Chalons. Let's see if we can maybe catch you now. 31st. 26th. God damn. 21st. Oh, wait, no, we're going to catch him. Perfect. All right, and that'll be his army dead. Perfect. That gives us a 47% war score right then and there. They're going to Forez. Let's make sure that they don't have a chance to regroup. Defeat? Where did I get defeated? Probably down here. Yeah, that looks to be about the size of what happened. Alright, so we're at 55% war score. And at this point, we're just going to go ahead and keep sieging things out here. We are going to be suffering a bit of a penalty because we're not going to have the actual target. We would need to get some boats and such raised. Actually, I wonder... Nope, never mind. I'm actually just going to dismiss these two. I don't see the point in trying to do that. We are going to get a bit of a penalty for not actually sieging, taking the target of the war, but that's fine. Alright, we still have that title loss and succession, which I'm not so happy about, but we should be able to survive this war, and so long as we can, we'll have a much better position to kind of work towards. I'm going to go ahead and bump the speed back up here. So at this point, it's just siege warfare. Alright, up to 56. No, go to this one, please. Thank you. Kill his army. Where is your freaking capital, by the way? Like, I don't even know where that is. Kingdom of Lotharingia, Duchy of Lorraine, the Barony of Belima. Oh, is it down here? Really? Is your capital, like, in my lands? Because that'd be weird. Yeah, it's down there. I might have to get some ships. So I was hoping at the very least I could take their capital, which is a fairly nice war score gain. Oh well. Let's see what we can do by just sieging out what we have easy access to. And what I am going to do is actually split this force in half. Take one of them and head over there. My wife is pregnant again. That's good. King Bernard of Aquitaine has inherited the county of Annaba from Count... Oh, all the way down here. Okay, sure. That does put me over my limit, though, so let's go ahead and bring in another noble. Let's see. Content. Perfect. You get the job. Well, if I did want to raise my navy... Alright. If I did want to raise my navy, what would that require of me? Fleets. I have... Okay, so it looks like we've taken care of that heresy. I have 53 boats. Right? Yeah, okay. I have 53 boats. I could probably use that to bust through this and get down there. Because we're going to have to do that, I think. There's just too much of a war score penalty for not taking the main target. He doesn't have an army at this point. Alright, we're going to wait for these sieges to finish, and then we're going to kind of head down and try to get some boats going. In the meantime, I am going to raise them. Alright, so we have 25 there. Alright, we definitely want to get these guys kind of over to here. And then... Alright, okay. Yeah, so we'll bring them over here. We'll use them to crush these guys. What? Oh, my wife died. Well, that's not good. Wasn't she pregnant? She was... Oh, that sucks. Alright. We'll have an ambition to get married. Let's see if we can't pick up a... Oh, looks like my son grew up. He's still only betrothed. We still have a few years to take care of that. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and take care of my own marriage here. We want something that'll give us a good alliance. What about France? Nope, too young. Alright, so France isn't gonna work. What about Italy? Can we get an alliance with Italy? Also no. What about East Francia? They're kind of coming apart at the seams at the moment, though. And also no. Alright. At this point, I'll take whatever alliances I can get. That'll give me an alliance with the Byzantine Empire. Which is significant, actually. She's only 9, though. I want something a little closer in age. What about you? Of the English Revolt, how are they doing? They're doing not bad, actually. They could very well win, depending on what they're up against. That could also cause us a lot of problems. All the same. English Revolt. Lots of unmarried people in the English Revolt. Not really seeing any decent alliances I can get. Bavaria. That wouldn't be the worst alliance in the world. They're fairly close, too. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of Bulgaria. There's Bavaria. Okay, I would like... Oh, for God's sakes. Bavaria. In here somewhere? It's not a good sign when you have to like say like where when they point to it on the map. Is that what this is? Bavaria? No, that's East Francian Revolt. Okay. Not seeing really anything there. Let's see. Vidin. Baden. The Pope. Aquitaine. Oh, wait, I'd get an alliance with myself. That seems like a bad idea. I'm pretty sure I can already count on my own support. Luxembourg. That could be interesting. Tuscany. So that would be a claim, not a title. Or not an alliance, sorry. The Pope again. You know, I might just do this just to get an alliance with the Byzantines. Well, actually, where are you? Ah, right there. You're kind of tiny, actually. Ah, is the Byzantine Empire really the only place I'm gonna be able to get an alliance? It's kind of looking like yes. What about Sweden? 14. They would say no. No, okay. It's a religious thing. Kind of figured. Kind of figured. Alright, I think we might just have to... actually, what about Bulgaria? They're pretty huge. Dead. Heir is in hiding. Not married. No kids. Really? But she's won. So chances are... I'm gonna be... long dead by the time that I can actually... do anything there. But... ah, shit, and I can't break his betrothal yet. Alright, I'll have to remember that one, because that could actually be a huge pickup. Like, the king has no heirs, essentially, at this point. He's got one heir, but the heir is in hiding. And if he doesn't come out of hiding, and it's very possible he won't, then we could pick up quite a bit of land there. If nothing else, we could get a decent alliance out of it in the future. So definitely something to keep in mind. Ah, but I can't find anything that... like, everybody just has, like, young kids as far as... you are probably all married. Yeah, you're married. You're married. What about your heir? Only has a son. Alright, screw it. At this point, we marry just to make sure that we have a stock of kids, I think. The English Revolt. Sure, why not? Ambitious? But she'll like me fairly well enough. Yeah, we'll do that. Bam. Taken care of. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, that is where we are going to have to end this episode for now. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode of Crusader Kings 2. Until then, so long.